Morning students, I Akanksha Mishra, your TGT science teacher, welcomes you all in the same class with the same topic for the class 7th. The topic that we are discussing in the last class was the heat, and in that we are discussing about the transfer of heat. So today here is one more activity for you related to the transfer of heat. Students, as we have discussed about transfer of two types of transfer of heat, that was through from hotter body to a colder body and one through a beaker. Now the third example is transfer of heat through the process of convection. What is convection? Let's see here. You can see a candle here that flame is lighting on it. Okay, but when you keep your hands on top of this flame like this, okay, you will feel little bit heat on your hands. But when you will keep your hands side to this flame, okay, you will not feel any heat or any hotness to your hands. Okay, so if again we put our hands like this, okay, you will again start feeling heat. So the convection is the process that flows heat in the upward process from this body to our hand. Okay, so this upward motion or upward force of the flame is called as the convection. Okay, the pressure that flows heat from here to here from the top of the to our hand is called as convection. So students, as the topic we are discussing was the heat, in that we are discussing about the topic that was the convection. In that experiment that I already show you was of a candle and a flame. Okay, you are seeing there in that the flame was moving from one side to the other side, means in the upward direction. You can see it here. Like here we put the candle and here we kept our hand. Okay, so the flames that were moving from one side to the other side, making it hot. Okay, so the experiment that we have done was that on putting our hand at the top of the candle or at the top of the flame, we can feel heat. So students, the heat travels or heat moves from this to this in the upward direction. This is called as the convection. This process is called the convection. And the second process that we are going to deal with it is the radiation. Basically these both terms are correlated, but they have little bit difference in between them. Like you must have seen sun. Its radiation or its sunlight comes to the earth in the form of this. Okay, so as you can see it here, sunlight spreads and then comes to the earth surface. Then these heat radiations or these radiations when turned into heat, these are called as the radiations. Okay, these sun rays when turned into heat coming on the earth surface in a spread form is called as the radiation. Okay, so basically these two terms you have to remember, that convection and the radiation. In convection what happens? Heat flows from one side to the other side through an upward direction is called as the convection. And in the radiation what happens? Heat flows from one side to the several sides. Okay, not to the other side, to the several sides you can say. Means you can see only movement of one side movement, and here you can see movement to the other sides and movement to a spread areas, to a larger areas. This is called as the radiation. Okay, radiation is also a term for the heat, and the convection is also a term for the heat. So you have to go for this convection and the radiation. The last topic that we had is a question for you guys. Okay, the question that I am going to giving you is just go through it and I want to see answer from you all. Why we wear dark colored clothes in winter and light colored clothes in summer. Okay students, so this you have to do as your task, that why we wear dark colored clothes in winter and light colored clothes in summer. This answer is related to the heat. Okay, so go for it, and if any doubt just ask me it once. Okay, thank you.